Hi everybody, it's Julia here, and guess what? I am back with a new book. This one is the sequel to the book I did before. And what I did was, first of all, I took a tag and I put some of these emoji stickers that I found in like a really cheap store. And I thought it was really fun. So I just put the emoji stickers that I thought sort of represent the book. So I will continue on with making the spread and talk to you about what I thought about the book. So it is the sequel, and I don't know if this is in English. I suppose it would be found. The first book is called The Little Lady Who Broke All the Rules, and I have made a book review about that. So you can just check the playlist for the TN books if you want to check out that one. So this one is book number 2, and we follow the same 5 pensioners who have sort of got sick of the old life and decided to going to do something about that. So in the first book, they went criminal, and they continue on that in this book. They have gotten back to Sweden, and they have bought a big house, and they're going to settle down there. However, their neighbors is this like motorcycle gang, a bit of criminals, and they realize this was not really part of the plan, and somehow they can't really stop stealing things. Now, in their defense, I have to say, most of the money and stuff that they accumulate, uh, they put into a fund to support elderly, the sick, the arts, the police. So they give back the money that they do steal to the community and those who need it, which is a really nice idea. But they have a really hard time keeping the money. They sort of lose it, or some others sort of steal from them, and they all take it into stride. They're like, well, whatever, we steal some more. And I mean, these books are so much fun to read. Uh, I really like them. I think there's a third book. I should not say think, because I know there is. My mother is actually reading it right now. Um, it's a really fun books, I should say. And I have been reading quite a lot of Agatha Christie lately, and in those books it's all about solving the puzzle. You get a puzzle, somebody has committed a crime, usually murder, and you're going to untangle it. Here it's the other way around. Here you are part of the little group of pensioners planning or plotting how to. They don't murder, but they steal, and it's just so fun to be on the other side, sort of. Um, so yeah, it is really fun doing this. So yeah, I really recommend it. So they do quite a lot of heists throughout this book. Um, some of them are really well planned and it goes well. Some of them is not so well planned. It doesn't go so well. But I think they're so nice. Yeah. So if you're looking for a really fun, easy, light summer read to like make you smile, then I definitely recommend these books. So yeah, and of course they're fit for all ages. I mean, these pensioners they're good. So yeah, yeah, I could actually talk a bit about what I'm doing. I want to explain that. So you saw me painting a bit. Here is the flowers, and I was going to stamp the title on the other side, but I totally messed that one up, so I'm going to stamp on top of the flowers instead. So I knew I wanted to have the tag with the different emojis or icons from the book. I thought it was a really fun idea, because in this book they get really computer savvy, and like they do a lot of the computer, which I think is really cool. So I really wanted to have that, and I think the emoji sort of is a fun nod to that. And then from one of the heists, they do a few, but one they steal a lot of valuable gold from Sweden, like the national gold, I suppose, Viking gold. Um, and they bury it underneath in their garden, really. And I thought that was such a fun thing, and I thought I can do something with that. So I cut a panel that is the size of the page, and I painted the flowers, leaving the bottom as dirt or earth or what you want to call it, as you can see that, and then you can flip it up. And underneath I'm going to put all the gold. So I thought that was a really fun idea. I really want to, I add quite a lot of interactive elements when I can into the books. Not all of the books are, I can find a good way to do that, but when I can, I really like to do that. I think it's really fun lifting and flipping through the book. So I used some red line tape on this backside because it was watercolor paper and I really wanted it to stick. So I have here the title of the book, the author, and the year it's published. I really liked having that in the book. So to sort of have all the gold, I am bringing out my washi tapes, and I know we all have a lot of those. Uh, and I'm also having some ribbon and sequins trim. I think it's really fun to go sort of wild in doing these kind of things. So here you have some sequins, and yeah. And then on the other page I will just journal more about the book, and that is about it. So it's a really simple spread, but I think it sort of has the feeling from the book, that sort of playful feeling that you get when you read it. I mean, this book, I laughed so many times. I mean, the first book was good. It was really good. Uh, but yeah, I mean, there is an episode in the book where Martha, I think she's called Martha in the English books, so I'm going to call it that. Eller Märta. In Sweden, she's called Märta. She's being brought into police for questioning, and she plays like up that she is this old confused lady, and oh my gosh, because you know that she's just kidding when she says it, and you know that she's not being for real. It is so funny. I mean, oh my gosh. Anyway, and then it's so funny when they have done a big heist, or they have sort of tricked the MC gang, the motorcycle gang, and they're like, well, now we need to lay down a rest for a bit. Like, it is just written in such a funny way that, yeah, I'm smiling right now just thinking about the book. So yeah, so if you have read it in Swedish or in English, I would love to hear what you think, or if you're interested in reading it, I highly recommend it. I think it's really fun, and it sort of gives you an appreciation of the elderly and what they can do. So anyway, that is all for me and my book review on this one, which is called in Swedish Råna är guld. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon, and I will be back with a new book journal review very soon.